Hey, so this is a review of the Colgate Optic White Advanced toothpaste. I guess the most important question is, does it actually whiten your teeth? The answer is yes, it does, because it contains a combination of whitening abrasives and hydrogen peroxide. All right. So the first thing is the whitening abrasive. So what they use in here is the silica, as you can kind of see right there. So basically, when you brush with this toothpaste, the abrasive in the paste will physically scrub stains off of the surface of the enamel. So this type of whitening is very similar to if you had a dinner plate where you have like stains on there, and you're just kind of scrubbing it with a sponge, and then that's kind of how it gets the stain off. So that is the effect of the whitening abrasive silica in the toothpaste. Okay. The second way that this toothpaste whitens your teeth is actually with hydrogen peroxide, which it has 2% right there. So what the peroxide will do is that it will actually bleach the stains out of the teeth. All right. So this will actually remove the stains that are more deeply embedded in the enamel, and it's actually kind of what you would more think of as traditional teeth whitening, such as if you had like a whitening gel syringe like this right here. You see how it has a peroxide, right, for at home nighttime whitening. Okay. So the peroxide, this is how it kind of bleaches your teeth off. So just to recap, it whitens the teeth with whitening abrasives and also with peroxide, which bleaches out stains. Okay. The second question is, how effective is it at whitening actually? I would say that this is much more effective than your traditional regular whitening toothpastes, which do not contain peroxides, such as this Colgate Total toothpaste. All right. For the vast majority of quote unquote whitening toothpastes on the market, when it says whitening on there, right, let's see whitening. How these kind of whiten is that they just whiten with the whitening abrasives. If you kind of look at the ingredients here, or hydrated silica right there, and then I don't really see anything else. But yeah, so basically the whitening abrasives, like once again, how it whitens is this kind of scrubs stains off of the surface of your teeth, and it's not really the type of whitening that you're kind of really thinking of. Okay. But of course, this toothpaste does more than that because it also contains peroxide. Although this isn't the most effective whitening toothpaste on the market, because Colgate actually makes another one, part of the Optic White line, called a Pro Series, and you see here how it has 5% peroxide. So of course, if you compare 2% with 5%, the higher percentage is the stronger whitening toothpaste, right? So the Pro Series is definitively stronger than the Advanced toothpaste, just because it has 3% more peroxide in there. But nonetheless, I still consider this to be at least a standard deviation above the regular run-of-the-mill whitening toothpastes on the market, simply because it contains at least some peroxide in there. Overall, I think this is a great affordable whitening toothpaste that is very effective, and it could be used on a daily basis, 365 days a year. It is actually my favorite whitening toothpaste. One of the reasons is that it doesn't bleach my gums white when I use this. The interesting thing is that when I use the Pro Series, sometimes if I put a little too much and then I get it on the gums, like I'll find the gums that have like a white halo around the margins sometimes. So that kind of makes me hesitant to really use this one like 365 days a year. I haven't really had whitened gums with the Advanced, so it makes me feel more confident that I could use it on a daily basis. And but so it's just a lot better than like regular toothpaste, just because it has peroxide in there. So it kind of whitens your teeth two ways instead of just one way. So that gives it a big advantage. And then the other thing is that it also contains a fluoride in there. So this is not just purely for whitening. It also has you see here, sodium monofluorophosphate. So it does contain fluoride, so it is anti-cavity. So it's not just for whitening, it's also used to prevent cavities. But don't forget that excessive whitening can demineralize the enamel, which is not good for it. But fluoride will actually remineralize the enamel, and because it contains fluoride, that's why they put enamel safe on here. Okay. Last but not least, don't forget that fluoride. I mean, not fluoride. Peroxide is also highly antibacterial, because you know how some people use peroxide as a mouth rinse, but here you have it in the toothpaste. So as you're brushing with it, you're actually killing bacteria almost instantaneously, right? So that is another reason why I really like this toothpaste. So once again, this is actually my favorite whitening toothpaste if you wanted something to use 365 days a year.